What's up, guys? It's Christian here, and today I'll be doing an analysis on the Tottenham versus Liverpool game, as well as doing a preview for the PSG Liverpool game in the Champions League on Tuesday at Anfield. So we'll start off with the game over the weekend. So Liverpool ended up winning 2-1 against Tottenham at Wembley, with Jorginho Wijnaldum scoring on a header late in the first half. Bobby Firmino scored a goal that Michel Vorm probably should have saved, but it went off the post, off of, I think, Vertonghen, and then it came back, and Vorm missed the ball, and he had an easy tap in Firmino. And then Eric Lamela came off the bench for Tottenham and scored a goal that was off the corner, and it got all the way through the box, and everybody that was compact in the six, and he just put it back in. Sturridge had his hands behind his back, and I think Van Dijk was the other guy there, or Joe Gomez, and it just went through the net. And I still believe that this game was a well-deserved win for Liverpool. They had a ton of chances. Salah couldn't finish. Mane couldn't finish. Naby Keita couldn't finish either. Liverpool had so many shots, so many chances, and if they had taken their chances better, this could have been a killer win, like 5-1. And just Tottenham didn't look very, very attacking-minded for a lot of the game. There were points where they would just kill us with Eriksen or Harry Kane, but Harry Kane didn't look that great. Heung-min Son when he came on, but they from the start of the game did not look like a team that wanted to attack. They played guys like Harry Winks. They played Eric Dyer, who's played all the time, but if you look at their midfielders to replace Dele Alli, they did not look like a super attacking team. Lucas Moura missed his chance where he got by Joe Gomez for once, and the ball, he had it anywhere he puts it on frame, it's probably in, and he puts it in off the post out. So Tottenham did not take their chances as well either, but Liverpool, I still believe, deserved the points no matter what. And then, unfortunately for Bobby Firmino, he got poked right in the eye by Vertonghen, and it's going to cost him the PSG game most likely, which really is troubling for Liverpool. But there are also guys for PSG that will not be available for that game on Tuesday, so I'll be talking about that a little bit later. But the point is that that's still a bad injury for Liverpool, and it could cost them 3 points, maybe one, against PSG at Anfield. So to wrap up the Tottenham game, I think that Tottenham has a lot to work on. So does Liverpool, but if Liverpool can just take their chances, they did enough defensively to shut down Harry Kane and Eriksen, and I think that it was a well-deserved 3 points for Liverpool, which keeps them at the top of the table. I think they're in second now via goal difference, which when we face Chelsea in a couple weeks in both the Carabao Cup and the Prem, it's going to be big for us, not only confidence-wise, but to ultimately pass them in the league and shut them from being now 3 points behind us. Hopefully that's what we do, but it'll be interesting. I think it's at Anfield in the Prem. I might be at Stamford Bridge in the Carabao Cup. I can't really remember. And okay, so now I'll be talking about the PSG game. So both teams have won all of their 5 games in their respective leagues, so Ligue 1 and the Prem. Both teams are at 15 points. PSG has scored 3 or more goals in all 5 games, which, I mean, it's great that they're scoring that many goals, but if you look at the talent of the Ligue 1 compared to the Prem, the teams that they're playing compared to like a West Ham compared to a team at that level in the Ligue 1 is way, way worse than what West Ham is. So I don't really want to look into their goals in the Ligue 1 as much, because it's not as hard to score necessarily, especially with the amount of money they spend versus a team lower in the league is such a big difference compared to the Prem, which is still high, but the Prem, it seems to make a lot more money, which makes more teams more profitable and get better transfers. So the Prem and PSG in the league doesn't really show a lot, so it's hard to really read into how many goals Liverpool versus PSG are scoring. Now, like I said before, Bobby Firmino is not available for this game most likely. He's doubtful for the eye injury, which most likely means Daniel Sturridge is going to start at the striker position, which is a loss in some ways, but Daniel Sturridge, if is healthy, can be one of the best strikers in the Prem. Now, he's never going to get the playing time at Liverpool, especially because of Firmino and how great he's been. But the point is, if Sturridge is on and 100% healthy, which he has shown, I really, really think he's going to be a huge help, not only in the PSG game, but down the line, spot starts and stuff like that. He's a really good striker. If you remember, he scored 20-plus with Luis Suarez's partner under Brendan Rodgers a couple of years ago. He's had injury issues. He was on the England team. He hasn't been there anymore. But if the guy is healthy, he is one of the best strikers in the Premier League. And if he shows that he's 100% on Tuesday, there's no reason why he can be something close to what Firmino is. They do different things. Firmino's not as similar to Sturridge, so it's going to be a little different. But no matter what, if he can do the same amount of pressing and stuff that Klopp's asking his strikers to do, there's no reason why Liverpool cannot take 3 points from this game, especially when it's at Anfield, which is not an easy place to come and play at because the atmosphere is incredible, especially for Champions League games against big teams. And it showed against City, it showed against Roma, it showed against Porto. It's not easy to play at Liverpool, and especially in the Champions League for teams that usually don't play in the Prem. So I think that the atmosphere is going to have some play in this. It's going to really, really come down to which defense can shut down the front three better. Because if you think about it, Cavani, Neymar, and Mbappe is a very, very, very lethal attack. Mbappe is one of the best young players in the world. He probably is on his way to be one of the best players in the world in a year or two. He's probably in that range now, considering the World Cup he had. Neymar's had his issues with flopping and stuff. But no matter what, if you just look at based off talent on the field, the guy is one of the best players in the world. And that's why he's making a lot of money. Cavani's a little underrated, but he's still one of the best strikers in the world probably. And that's a lethal attack. Then there's Sadio Mane, Neymar, Sadio Mane versus Neymar, Cavani versus probably Sturridge, and then Salah versus Mbappe. And I think Liverpool, because of Firmino's injury, is probably going to be a little less talented, I guess. But I think Sturridge is going to do a great job. And Salah and Mane hopefully score. Liverpool should get 3 points. The midfield, we'll see. It'll be interesting what we do. Maybe it's probably going to be Naby Keita, Milner, and I don't know, probably Wijnaldum. And then Henderson probably comes in because I don't really know when Fabinho is necessarily going to come in. And then obviously the biggest thing is the defense. So Alexander-Arnold, Robertson, Van Dijk, and Gomez and Alisson are going to have to shut them down. I don't think they're going to have – PSG won't have a lot of their players. I think Kurzawa and Munier might be not available. I know Kurzawa is not available. Buffon and Verratti are not available, which are bad losses considering how talented Verratti is. Kurzawa is, I think, they're starting left back. I don't know what system they play under Thomas Tuchel, but either way, it should be a great game. I really, really honestly hope that Liverpool earns the 3 points, but my head tells me that I'm going to go with a draw because I really hope for Liverpool to earn 3 points, but I have to be a little realistic, and I think that a draw is something that could happen. I hope it doesn't, but we'll go in the middle. So let's say 2-2. I think that both teams will get on the goal scoring sheet, and we'll go with Mbappe and Cavani, and for Liverpool, Salah and Mane. And that's my prediction for this game, as well as the analysis on the Tottenham game. Just please like the video, subscribe. Just give me any video ideas in the comments below that you would like me to talk about.